Olá a todos, welcome to the Best in Heritage 2024. My name is Gabriela da Rocha. I'm a Brazilian Portuguese museologist, and my work lies in leveraging digital technologies like 3D scanning and 3D printing for cultural heritage documentation and dissemination. And I'm truly excited to have the opportunity to speak with Nashwa Bohi from the Mutism project based in Egypt. Nasha, welcome.
Welcome, Gabriela.
Thank you for joining us to discuss the Mutism project, and congratulations for winning the Avicon Award last year.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to take this prize. Thank you.
Could you briefly introduce yourself, Nashwa?
I'm Nashwa Bohi, curator at Grand Egyptian Museum, and I'm a member at ICOM, Egypt. I created the Mutism application with Dr. Muhammad Ismail. I make my master studies about the interactive digital museum for autistic children.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. So to start off, could you please share more about the Mutism app and the partnerships involved in this project?
At the first, we will talk about the word mutism. It comes from two words, museum and autism. And we make a connection between the two words. Then we suggest to be mutism. Mutism is a mobile application for autistic children that aim to engage as autistic children with museum virtually to help them to let a lot of information and more about the history and the heritage of them, which help them to save the identity and take the idea of the museum and the aim of the museum.
Great. Well, and sounds like behind every innovative project lies a special narrative of inspiration and purpose, right? And in this project, there's also a lot of special narratives. So I would love to hear more about the backstory behind the genesis of this project. Could you provide us with insights into how it all began?
In 2019, all of the world wake up about the big disaster, which was COVID-19. When I was at the Tahrir Square, opposite of Egyptian Museum, I met someone called Omar Sharif. Omar Sharif, one of the autistic children in Egypt. He want to enter the museum, but he can't do that because all museums around the world close its doors because of COVID-19. So he can't enter the museum. Then I promised him that we will reach all the data inside all museums to him as soon as we possible. From here, the idea born. So we worked together, me and Dr. Muhammad and my colleagues who work on this project. We collect some of data, make a storyline for them, try to reach them and write a storyline with a simple way specific for them to grant the idea of the project will catch and they can receive it easily.
Amazing. So in 2023, the Mutism project received the Avicon Award for the best mobile applications in inclusivity and sustainability, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations again. And what do you believe were the specific qualities on innovations that impressed the Avicon jury?
We think that the most important thing that attract the Avicon committee were 2 points. The first point, which is innovation and the objective of the project itself, because there is no more than, I think, 2 museums around the world make this idea for the autistic children. after the COVID-19 started. The second point is that we catch a group which need to help to be engaged and involved in the history and the heritage of our country. I think this is the two main reasons. I think that.
Amazing. So I'm curious about the technologies you employed in creating this app, and even how you collaborated with the autism community throughout this co-creation process. How was the development process of this mobile app, and also, in your opinion, what particular aspect should museums pay attention to when developing an app for the autism community?
We work with a simple way at the first. At the first stage, we apply this application on a children's museum in Egypt. And we start with a simple videos, with a simple narration storyline. We use specific colors to take their attention at the first. Then we choose a simple interactive games to give it to them, to help them to catch the idea of the storyline and the concept of the museums and the divisions at the exhibition at the museum. Then we make some edits after we give the storyline to some specialists to be accurate and grant the idea will be easy to them. After that, we try to give them the application to know how they will treat with them. And the most thing which make me happy, the first one who tried to use the application was Omar, the one who I met him before. He is the first one try this application. And he already be happy and wondered about what we made for him.
That's amazing. And what is the best artwork for in that Omar liked in this app? Do you know if he has a favorite artwork, or how he interact at first, and how it was the first start when he tried the app for the first time?
At the first, the videos take his attention because we use some colors which they like it, like the green color and the blue color. We use it at the videos to attract them. So he liked these colors, and he start to listen for the narrations, for the narrator, the way it was attractive to him. Then he find the puzzle to try to complete some of objects which he saw at the videos. So he was happy when he see the project.
Amazing. So you mentioned the importance of understand the impact of autism on individuals, how individuals experience and interaction with the world, right? Can you elaborate in what ways can museums, other museums, not only the children museums, but other museums in Egypt can benefit from incorporating the Mutizen app?
I think when they use the Mutizen app, I think they will reach to all the autistic children easily. I think when they recognize that, they should or not should, they have to reach all categories of the community to achieve the idea of community engagement and involve the community with the museum, because the idea of the museum is the house of the history and heritage of our country. So they have to reach all the categories of the museums, and we can't make the autistic children or autistic people, we can't ignore them. So we have to make anything for them. If they use the MuseTest application, we can apply all Museum of Egypt after that in the application, in the second steps. But when they use it, I think they can reach them anytime or anywhere they don't have to make a special visit for them, special trainings for them. They already make a storyline for them and a specific narration, specific lighting, use a specific voice for them, and then some interactive ways to know if the idea catch for them or not.
Great. Sometimes it's very challenging when we work with new technologies, right? Like creating an app. I believe that there's a lot of challenges in doing this. So can you share some of the challenges you and your team faced during the project? And on the flip side, what were some positive experience you gained through the process?
I think the biggest difficult challenge we faced to persuade the families of the autistic people to try the application with them, because they didn't know anything about it and it's very strange for them. So we try to sit with them, make some workshops to persuade them to try the application with their children, and we make a lot of efforts to do that. And the positive thing and the most significant of which we are achieving the objective of our experiment. We saw the autistic children interact with our application, and they understand the message of the storyline which we write. And we take notes to edit the storyline and some of the interface of the application to be easy to treat with them, because we need them make everything in the application with themselves.
So it was a truly co-creation project, right?
Yeah.
It's very important. So before we move on, I would like to ask about the next steps for the project. So what are the future plans for this app or others initiatives aim at meeting the needs of individuals on the autism spectrum?
The first plan we need that we hope to publish the application or on the App Store or Google Play to be available for all autistic children around the world, because we need to make with the application marketing for the Egyptian civilization and the museums of Egypt. Especially, I worked at the Grand Egyptian Museum, which will open soon. So we need to reach for all autistic children around the world.
Amazing.
This is the first thing. Then we will upgrade our technology and use 3D ways to make our videos, and use some characters to be easy to explain or interpret the storyline and the object or the artifacts in the museum. Sure, we will choose simple artifacts and simple object in the museums to explain what we need to reach them. And then we will make a new interactive ways to know how the information reach for them.
I look forward to hearing updates from the project. So Nashwa, thank you so much for sharing your perspectives on how museums can play a special role in promoting inclusivity and accessibility to cultural heritage. Congratulations once again to you and your team, and wish you a fantastic day.
Thank you, Gabriela. I wish that Dr. Muhammad was with us, but we are sorry. And nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you, and all the best to Dr. Mohammed. Bye.
Bye.